for today. Number one, we all know our midterm is today, and I do want to remind everyone that all assignments for the week are opened. All assignments for the week are open. Every week, all your assignments are open. We don't encourage you to start an assignment until after you've gone to the live lecture, but I have had a few people with some scheduling conflicts, and they ask me, is there any wiggle room or whatever? But you don't have to really concern yourself with that because the assignments are open for the whole week. Like the midterm has been open since Monday. It'll be open till Sunday. All assignments. So just note, maybe you haven't took note of that. But when Monday comes, the entire week for week 3 is open. That is, specifically for people that have scheduling conflicts. So if you can't do an assignment, at a particular time, you have that flexibility. But I do want to say that come Sunday, then it's over. So then you don't have that flexibility. So with that being said, the midterm is open. It will stay open until Sunday. There are no makeups. So if you can't figure out a way to get your midterm done throughout the entire week, unfortunately, there are no makeups. So there's nothing I can do to assist you with that. That is a school policy. Sorry, I can't adjust that. On Monday, there will be a midpoint review, which means that I will have to turn in, your progress to date. So please try to get everything in. I'm sure your campuses may reach out to you regarding your grade to date if they have any concerns. So I just want to make you aware of that. And then they also have access. Obviously, your campus director has access to review your progress at any time. So for those of you that may be struggling or need some extra assistance, please reach out to your campus. You can always reach out to me. As a matter of fact, in lieu of a guest speaker today, I'm going to release you guys early, but I'm going to stay back to assist anyone that may be struggling or needs some additional support. But I just want to really impress upon you to try and get your assignments done. I have noticed a few people, not many, but continue to post assignments in the wrong tabs. I'm not sure what that is about. You can't just post. If I ask for your live conference, don't post your resume. Like, that doesn't count. You can't just say, well, I turned it in anywhere. That's kind of like going to your teacher's classroom and putting your assignment behind the cabinet and say, oh, well, I put it in the classroom. Like, you need to put it where it goes because I can't search for your assignment. So please don't put assignments that are not assigned to that tab in those tabs. Make sure your technology is working. I've seen one or two people that I'm not sure if they're trying to turn something in, but it's blank. And, I check every single assignment. So I don't know if that is happening on purpose or if it's just an accident, but please, guys, this course can be as easy or as difficult as you make it. Luckily, 99% of you are doing fantastic. And it's not you. So please do not take offense if it's not you, because most of it's not you. There are a few people that I'm just not sure if there's some challenges that they're having or what's happening. So I just wanted to make that announcement. Now, your resumes are due, my friends. I know some, and it's just human nature. People are going to try and sign their own resumes. It happens every single class. Like, if all the other resumes has one person's name and yours has something different, like that's an obvious standout. It doesn't make any sense to do that. Like, you're doing yourself a disservice. If career service doesn't see your resume, like they're there to help you, I'm baffled by that conduct. Like, they need to see your resume so they can promote you, so they can make sure your resume has on it what needs to be on it. So unless you're just like, you can find your own job and you don't really care and whatever, you're just trying to get it done, like you're doing yourself a disservice on that. So with that being said, your resumes are due today with the signature. Please make sure you are putting it in the right spot. Your resumes are due today. Because I do know there may be a campus or two where the career service person may not have given them back to you. That's fine. You still have until Sunday. If for whatever reason you can't get your resume back from your career services, send me an email and I'm going to reach out to that career services person to see whose resume they still have, in hand. So you obviously, it's not your fault if they can't get your resume back to you. But they do this every class. So most of them are pretty astute at getting those resumes back. But please make sure that happens. Lastly, your mock interviews are next week. Please make sure you've reached out and made those appointments for your mock interview. It's very important. Those are going to be due next week. So please ensure that you get that done. All right. Any questions on any of those announcements? All right. Joshua?
Yes, I did the mock interview and turned my resume in. I'm pretty sure I did it correctly, but I just wanted to make sure.
Okay. So if you turn in your resume, that's great. I haven't graded them yet. The mock interviews, that's great. I did get maybe two or three already. Yours could be one of them. I haven't verified yet from career services. So one of them could be yours. If not, I'll let you know. But thank you for that update. Okay, so with that being said, that's a great point. When you do your mock interview, that assignment itself, you don't have to worry about. So you get credit for setting up the interview, right? That's your job. You physically go to the mock interview, but your career services will send me the results of your mock interview. You get a grade for that, but you don't have to do anything to get that grade because they're going to send me your mock interview. So you don't have to worry about that piece, but that's due in the following weeks. So there's really like three grades associated, where really three steps associated with your mock interview. One is you set up the time and you get a grade for that. You physically go to the mock interview, and then your career services will send me the report for your interview, from your interview, and I'll share that with you. So that's their responsibility to get to me. So you don't have to concern yourself with that. But thanks for bringing that up because I wanted to make sure everyone understood how that goes. Okay, now here's your live question for today. With that being said, I want to know, what is the name of your career services personnel? I put personnel because some of you may have more than one. What is the name or names of your career services personnel? I want you guys to, you should know already. So this should be an easy conference question. What is the name? Huh?
I'm not fully understanding that. Is there a different way for you to say it?
What is the name of your career services person? Like,
You're
who's your
asking
career?
for
Our
name.
teacher?
Okay. The teacher. Okay. That I was thinking of
Not,
something
not,
else. Thank you.
not, not the teacher. Who said the teacher? No, no, no. Career services. Who said the teacher? I want to make sure Ian understood. I don't want him to get confused. So it's the career services person, right? I said personnel because there could be more than one. Some people, some campuses are larger, so they may have two or three. Make sense?
So you just want her name, correct?
Yep, that's it. I want to make sure you guys know who your people are.
So you're not asking for the guidance counselor, it's for the career services person. Because I think I know who that person is. I just didn't know their exact job title.
Yeah, so here's the deal. Your career services person is the person that is checking your resume and doing your mock interview. So it's kind of impossible for you not to know who those people are if you've done those two assignments.
Okay, sounds good.
You
Thank
see how
you.
that goes?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. See my point? Exactly. Um, okay. Now, here's the deal. Some of you have, obviously you haven't gone to your mock interview yet, so it is okay for you not to know their name because you probably just went to the little, some of you have those little with schedulers and it just tells you you're scheduled and they may not have told you who the person's name is. So what do you need to do? Just pick up the phone and call and ask. Or if you're at the campus, just go by and say, hey, what's your name? I need it for my class, right? No biggie. But some of you, if you've done your resume, you should already know who that person is. Make sense? If you haven't done your resume, or obviously none of you have done your mock interview yet, but some of you already know, right? Give me a thumbs up if you know who your career services person is. Thank you. I see some couple. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Very good. That's what I need to know. Listen, I'm gonna really stress this because I used to do career services. I mean, I was a campus director before, and I just don't understand. Maybe I don't think you guys really, really understand that these people are out pounding the pavement, talking to employers, like the people that have the potential to hire you. And oftentimes they have referrals, every single graduation, they have referrals, sometimes lots of jobs that they have to fill. Who do you think they're going to fill those jobs with? They're going to fill the jobs with the student that has gone to them, did their resume, did the mock interview. They know what you want. So if Bryce has gone to his career services, Bryce has spoken to the career services, Bryce has told the career services person what kind of job he wants. They've done his resume, they've done the mock interview. If that career services person gets called up by an employer to say, hey, I need 3 people to get these jobs filled in June, who do you think they're going to refer? Yeah, it's their job to try to help all of you guys get jobs, but Bryce probably is going to be at the top of the list. Like, you are doing yourself a disservice. If you want to go and find your own job and do that, that's great. But part of your tuition is for the school to help you get a job. So we're trying to help you, but we can lead you to water. We can't make you drink, right? Like, you are doing yourself a disservice, is not talking to career services. I promise you on that. All right, that's an easy win. Easy win. All right. So what is the name of your career services person is what I want to know. All right, my friends, guess what? I don't have anything else for you. There are people that have already started their midterms. Um, I'm going to release you. I know some of you are, chomping at the bit to get in there. Others, you have other things you need to do. So I am going to hold back for anyone that wants to talk to me. I'm going to make the rest of the time for the next 15 minutes or so office hours for anyone that has questions. If the rest of you don't have questions, I want you to enjoy your weekend. Please remember, we do not have class tomorrow. Happy Sunday, happy Easter, happy Palm Sunday. Enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you back here on Monday. Have a great weekend. For those that are leaving, anyone that has questions, please feel free to ask. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording.